Hey, if you want more clients, you got to give them proof it works. I think we all know that. But most coaches tend to do this wrong. So I'm going to show you what seven-figure coaches are doing right now. Let's get into it. All right, look, everybody hears the word proof and they immediately think about, testimonials or screenshots or, some kind of case study, something along those lines. And yeah, those things absolutely do matter, but that's not where proof actually starts. Proof is actually about just one thing, and that's answering the question of whether or not if your offer will work, or were you just lucky because one or two people got a great result. See, seven-figure coaches, they don't lead with just one big win. Well, why? Well, it's because one big win feels just kind of random, not really consistent. And potential clients, they want a pattern. You have to overwhelm them with the results you get for clients. Now, you might be wondering what you do if you don't have that much proof. Now, I'm going to cover that just a little bit later, so keep watching. Okay, so real proof looks like this. Different people, same process, similar outcomes, similar timelines. That's it. When people see that, they stop wondering if it works and start wondering how fast they can actually get in. Another thing most coaches mess up is where they put their proof. They kind of treat it like a section or a page, something they say for a big launch. Seven-figure coaches don't do that. They talk about results as they are happening, right as they're going on. They show their excitement about it for their client, and they show their client's excitement. They're constantly posting about it. I mean, it's relentless. They put it in emails. They make anybody who follows them see it as many times as they possibly can. So you'll hear things like, Anne is the 11th client this month who hit her weight loss goal of more than 10 pounds, and she stopped the brain fog. Or, this is what happens when people complete phase one of my program. That kind of language, it builds trust and belief, and it doesn't really feel, salesy. So the other piece that really matters is explanation. Look, screenshots are great and necessary, but they are 10 times more powerful if you include the whole backstory. Seven-figure coaches explain what changed, what the client did, why it worked. That's what makes the result feel repeatable instead of just accidental, like they fell into it. So if you skip this and jump straight to testimonials, people have a harder time buying in. Okay, hopefully you're starting to see why this is so powerful. Now, back to the question of what if you don't have a lot of proof yet? Well, the answer is pretty simple too. Focus on the proof that you do have. Keep putting those stories and screenshots out there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Consistency is going to always outperform almost every other kind of marketing. Now, once people believe it works, the next question is they want to know whether or not it's going to actually work for them. That's where testimonials actually matter, and that's what the next video is all about.